Have you ever been scrolling through YouTube and wondered how some of these channels just pump out a seemingly endless stream of content and they go viral overnight? Well, today, we're going to pull back the curtain on a really powerful AI automation method that lets you create literally months' worth of YouTube shorts in just a few minutes. Yeah, you heard that right. Let's get into it. So you've probably seen this everywhere, right? A few months back, this method for making AI shorts just exploded. But here's the problem. Everybody started making the exact same videos, usually about, psychology facts. And the whole space just got completely oversaturated, making it almost impossible for new creators to break through. So does that mean the AI shorts gold rush is over? Not a chance. We just need to get smarter. See, the secret isn't about the tool itself. It's all about the strategy. So instead of just rehashing the same old tired ideas, we're going to pivot. We're going to move to a new niche that is super engaging, one that the YouTube algorithm absolutely loves: quiz and riddle videos. Okay, but is it actually profitable? Great question. According to Social Blade, just one channel using this exact strategy is pulling in around $60,000 a year. And honestly, from my experience, those estimates are usually on the low side. So this isn't just some theory, right? It's a proven, monetizable concept that's working right now.
This right here, this gets to the very heart of why this works so well. Riddles just hook our brains. They create this curiosity gap that we are hardwired to want to solve. People don't just watch. They actually pause the video, they think, they commit to an answer, and then they have to stick around to see if they got it right. This sends engagement signals and, most importantly, watch time through the roof. And those are the two things YouTube cares about most.
And hey, speaking of monetization, here's a cool little trick from the source material. If you ever want to know for sure if a channel is making money, just go to their page, right-click, and hit View Page Source. Then, just search for the word monetize. If it says true, boom, they're in the YouTube Partner Program. Super simple, but a really effective little trick.
All right, let's get our hands dirty and talk about the practical side. The best part is, you don't need some complicated, expensive software for this. The entire workflow, from start to finish, is built on just two very simple, very accessible tools.
That's it. Seriously. We're going to use ChatGPT to generate all of our riddle ideas, and then we'll use Canva, which is a super user-friendly online design tool, to create our video template and then automate the whole shebang. So let's jump into step one.
First things first, we need content, and we need a lot of it. The good news is we can use a very specific, carefully crafted prompt in ChatGPT to generate hundreds of riddles all at once. This is going to give us months' worth of videos right out of the gate.
Now this shows you the power of a good prompt. We're not just vaguely asking for some riddles. No, we're giving the AI a specific role, a clear task, some really important constraints, and, crucially, a table format. Getting this structure right is everything because it gives us clean, organized data that we'll need for the automation step. Remember, with AI, it's garbage in, garbage out, so we're starting with a great prompt.
Okay, so once ChatGPT spits out all your awesome riddles, don't just leave them sitting there. This is a key step. You're going to copy and paste everything into a simple Google Sheet. It sounds basic, but this little bit of organization is the entire foundation for the automation magic that's about to happen.
All right, now for the fun front. Let's get creative and design the look and feel of our channel. We're going to pop over to Canva and build just a single, reusable video template. The goal is to make it look professional, engaging, and ready to go viral.
Now, the great thing is, building this template is a one-time job. You'll pick a cool background video, add your text placeholders, and then use Canva's super simple animation and timing tools to control how everything appears on screen. The key is to reveal the question first, then the options, and then finally the answer. That's how you build suspense and keep people glued to the screen.
Okay, let's recap. We have our data, all our riddles, neatly organized in a Google Sheet, and we have our beautiful video template ready to go in Canva. Now it's time to put them together and unleash the magic. We're about to turn that one template into hundreds of unique videos automatically.
And I'm not exaggerating here, this next step is a complete game changer. This is what takes this whole idea from being a time-consuming hobby to being a scalable, automated content machine.
So, the tool that makes all this possible is called Bulk Create inside Canva. It is a Canva Pro feature, but you can get a 30-day free trial to test it all out. The best way to think about it is like a mail merge, but for video. It takes your single design and automatically fills it in with every single riddle from your spreadsheet.
And this is why it's so powerful. Look at the difference here. If you were doing this manually, you'd be making one video at a time. It would take hours. With this method, you can generate a batch of 30, 50, even 100 shorts in just a few seconds, and they'll all have perfect, consistent branding. It's insane.
And the process itself is ridiculously simple. You literally just copy your data from the Google Sheet and paste it into Canva. Then you just have to connect the dots. You right-click the riddle text box, connect it to your riddle column, and so on for each piece. Once everything's connected, you click Generate, and that's it. You go get a coffee and come back to a folder full of videos.
Okay, now here is a really important tip to keep your channel feeling fresh. Don't generate all 300 of your videos at once. Instead, work in smaller batches, say of 30. After you generate the first batch, just go back to your main template, swap out the background video for a new one, maybe tweak the text color, and then generate the next 30. This is such an easy way to add variety and stop your channel from looking stale and repetitive.
All right, so at this point, you have a folder that's packed with ready-to-post YouTube shorts. The final step is just to get them online and make sure they're optimized so that viewers can actually find them.
And you guessed it, AI can automate this part too. You can just feed your riddle topic right back into ChatGPT and ask it to generate a bunch of optimized titles, descriptions, and relevant hashtags for you. This saves a massive amount of time on that really important but, let's be honest, kind of tedious work of writing all that metadata.
Look, this is an incredibly powerful technique, but as the original creator reminds us, it's not a magic button for overnight success. What this tool does give you is the power to be unbelievably consistent, and consistency is absolutely vital on YouTube. But it's your creativity and how you use it that will ultimately make your channel stand out from the crowd.
And that really brings us to the final thought here. Riddles are an amazing starting point, but this automation engine can be used for almost anything you can think of. Historical facts, motivational quotes, trivia questions. The possibilities are truly endless. So the real question isn't just how to do this, but what new, creative ideas will you bring to life with a method like this?